Hi gang, wouldn't it be cool if you took a coin and put it on top of your empty hand and just rubbed on that until it went right into your hand? Now, of course, everybody thinks it's on the other side of your hand, but it's not. It's completely gone. I call this the rub away coin vanish, and I want to teach you a creative life skill, so let's go. Creative life skills will help you be creative if you do them. Creative life skills will make you a more interesting human. Okay, rubbing a coin through something is not new. In Bobo's Coin Magic, you'll find tricks where people rub coins through their pants, they rub them through a table. This is not really supposed to be rubbing it through, even though I might say in my pattern that I'm rubbing it through my hand. I'm actually trying to get it completely gone. And what I'm also trying to do is I'm trying to show my dirty hand empty at the end. So this really does have two phases. I'll walk you through both phases of this, the rub away coin vanish. Okay, so here's the idea, is I am going to make little circles with this finger, and that does nothing but get the audience conditioned. You're conditioning the audience to think that, oh, you're just rubbing on the coin. So then I'm going to cover the coin with all my fingers. But when I'm doing that, I'm going to move this over to the side so you can see I am moving the coin. As I'm making the circles, I'm moving the coin way up to where my thumb crotch is, right up here. So again, circle, circle, move, move. And I should be able to do that in 2 circles. Then once the coin is like this, I'm just kind of moving. I'm continuing doing circles until I get to here. Now, this might still seem exposed, but I can at this point lift up my fingers and still make it look like I am rubbing the coin further into my hand. While I'm doing this and I do this move, that's when I'm going, and then I get it all the way into thumb palm. This is thumb palm. So thumb palm basically is hiding a coin just like this. I think this is a great holdout. I don't think it's fantastic to keep a coin here for any length of time. We are going to very quickly be getting rid of the coin from this place, from this position. But for right now, it's rub, rub, scooch, scooch until the coin's back here. And then with this, I am pushing the coin against my thumb right here. So the coin goes against my thumb, a little bit of resistance, and then I push my thumb in, and now I have something to push against, like this, to get the coin the rest of the way into thumb palm. So up to speed, circle, 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 brush, brush, and then I am in this position. Okay, now here's something you don't want to do. You don't want people to see the coin underneath your hand, back under here. So you have to, at some point, tip your hand up. I don't think it's a bad idea to go like this at the very beginning. It's just basically say, look, I got this coin. I'm going to rub on it. Watch what happens when I rub it. And that way they're used to, because basically what I've done is I've moved my hand like this. This is great because actually it gives you a little bit of gravity. So now it's easier to get that coin into this thumb clip position, into this thumb palm position. But also, not only that, it keeps them from seeing underneath your hand. So you want to make sure that doesn't happen. You got to remember your angles here. So rub, 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 rub. Here I am. I'm right where I need to be. Tip, push, brush, brush, and the coin is hidden. And then I show the, okay, so that's all phase 1. That's all of that was just phase 1. Now what we need to do is we need to get rid of this part. We got to get this coin out of here. So if you've seen my heel clip vanish video, you know that I'm a fan of stealing a coin with these 2 fingers. That's all we're doing. So brush, brush, point. Basically I'm looking like I'm pointing here, but what I'm really doing is I'm stealing the coin away and I'm getting it out of sight. Look at, if I can even hold my hand like this and I can point at the coin. I mean, the angles on this aren't bad. You don't want to show this side, you know, but I can point to the hand, bring this forward. If I bring this hand forward, all attention goes here. Foreground, attention goes to the foreground. Okay, so then I can drop this hand, and I've just put this into palm, classic palm, and now this is way, you know, the seemingly dirty hand, which is actually now the clean hand, moves way forward, and that's where you want everybody's attention. So up to speed, I've got the coin in thumb palm. Okay, and so I point at it. This is the way I like to do it. I point at it, and then I point at the hand like that, like, check it out. If I turn my hand over, it's still gone. I do have a whole nother video on how you can conceal a coin and still do like empty hand moves, so I encourage you to take a look at that. But that's it. So let me do that again, all from the top. Okay, so rub, 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 rub. Here it is. Push, rub, brush, brush. Point, point. Hand in the foreground. This hand drops. As it drops, I'm quickly shoving this coin up into classic palm. And now I'm showing an empty hand. And then I can just drop both hands to the sides. Already this looks good. You know, you never show your hand like this because then they see that. But if I just stand with the palms at my side, they don't know that I got a coin concealed here. And I continue to do this move because this flies by everybody. Just like this and this. Gone. Okay, let's spend just a little bit more time on that steal. So you get the coin here, you're rubbing, you scooch it back, you push it into this position like so. You do the brush thing, you show this hand empty, and now you want to point at this hand. When you're pointing at this hand, here's what's going on. This finger and this finger, boop, 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 these two middle ones are going in for this. It's a little bit of a weird angle, granted. You just sort of have to get used to it, you know, because normally you'd want to kind of come in with your fingers like this. But again, too, that's why this is deceptive, because normally you'd probably want to come in with your fingers like this, and you can't get the coin like that. That would be insanity. Okay, so you gotta act like you're pointing with your fingers, like basically parallel to whatever the coin is orientated at. So it's looking like this. I'm pointing with this finger. This is the from below shot. Okay, so I'm pointing with this like that, and then these two fingers can come and take that coin, and then the way I hide it is I bring my thumb down right away, and then look at it. It almost goes completely into my palm. It's really close. So I can point to the foreground. It's almost at my palm right there, so it's not so hard to just push it into classic palm in the motion of dropping my hand. Okay, so if I'm doing this, I got the coin, move it. As I'm dropping it down, now my hand seems loosey-goosey, and I've got the coin palm. So that's how you do it. That's how you steal the coin. So yes, these are the things that keep me up at night. And so this is called the Rub Away Coin Vanish. It's going to take some practice, but I think if you look at the mechanics, this is all very doable. And I think you're going to have a good time with this. You know, I take a coin with me everywhere I go. I should talk a little bit about the coins I use. This again is the 1.5 inch size. This is a silver dollar size coin. So it could be a Morgan, something like this, or it could be an Eisenhower, but I like big coins. I never did before, now I do. They're flashier, they can be seen from a distance, and honestly, I think doing this kind of trick with a quarter wouldn't work as well. It's actually gonna help you with this trick if you use a bigger coin. Get used to using bigger coins. They're not as intimidating as you think. So anyways, that's the Rub Away Coin Vanish. I hope you liked it. If you got something out of this, why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And until the next video, my name's Pete. You're watching It's a Creative Life, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye.